queer theory wants to accomplish will lead to pedophilia? Is that where we're heading?
I got quite a bit of pushback in my last video I made about Frank Turek, comparing his language to language of that of more radical and absolutely genocidal preachers, pushing for the outright killing of the LGBT community. I compared Frank Turek's language to his language and showed that it's eerily similar. Frank Turek just knows how to hide it better so he can put out his terrible ideas on a much larger platform, which is why I think Frank Turek is really, really dangerous. And in this clip, he tends to double down on what he says, and he also brings on two other people that seem to agree with what he has to say. Let's take a look at what the first one has to say now.
Popular critical social theory is queer theory, and queer theory, for instance, says that homosexuality is something that is good, something that is positive, and the Bible would indicate otherwise.
First off, why should I care what the Bible has to say about anything, especially how people ought to live their lives? But this guy's main role is to simply introduce homosexuality into this conversation, because they need to tie it to something else later on, and we're about to find out exactly what that is.
Otherwise,
do you think that the deconstruction of all these moral norms that queer theory wants to accomplish will lead to pedophilia? Is that where we're heading?
Frank Turek has already made up the answer to that question in his own mind. He said it before in his other videos. He's just simply asking the question to make it seem like it's a harmless question. But this is the type of propaganda, the anti-LGBT community propaganda, that Frank Turek pushes, and he's doubling down on it. Frank Turek is just full on mask off. This is genocidal language. This is the dehumanizing language that is used as rhetoric to dehumanize a group of people. And I think we really, really, really need to recognize this and be aware of it. But let's keep going with the clip.
Heading?
They will openly say that the issue of what they call intergenerational sex, what we would call pedophilia, was openly discussed within the queer theory literature. And what they would view it, they would say, look, the child adult binary is a social construct, just like the male-female binary is a social construct. And we need to give children sexual agency, allow them to have the freedom to choose their partners of any age. That they would see that as a liberating experience.
And here we have this guy coming in at the end to really tie it all together. What he's trying to say here is that the they in this clip is the LGBT community. And this clip is hitting on the T portion of that. The same people who are pushing gender theory are the same people who are pushing this, what did he say, intergenerational theory, whatever he said. It's nonsense. All this is designed to make you fear the LGBT community, that they're going to come after and try to assault all of your children. This is genocidal language. This is scary. This is dehumanizing. It's made to prompt a fear response inside of you that the gays, the transes, the whatever, insert your minority group here, are coming after your kids. This needs to be stopped. This is scary. I hope everybody takes this seriously, because it's serious.